This video is brought to you by our patrons. If you want to make sure we can create more content like this, consider supporting us on our Patreon. Thank you. Alright, and hello, and welcome to another chapter of Capitalism, Socialism and Democracy by Joseph A. Schumpeter. This chapter is called The Vanishing Investment Opportunity. And in this chapter, Schumpeter makes 5 main points. I will do the first 2 in this video and the next 3 on Monday's video. So, let's get started. Many economists viewed the Great Depression as a break in capitalist progress, never to be repeated again. Thus, the rate of growth that we observed and have been talking about so far in the book will never happen again. Remembering this book was originally published in 1942. But Schumpeter disagrees with this idea. We will expand and address this issue in the chapter. The question is vanishing investment opportunity the cause of the problems of the last decade? And if so, will these problems continue into the future, specifically persist into the next 40 years? And finally, will these problems indicate the end of capitalism? So we will address 5 points here. Number 1, what if capitalism eventually satisfies all of our wants? So there's no wants left to want. All our wants that do exist are fully satisfied, and thus our amount of demand stagnates. And so now the only way for demand to increase is by having an increase in population. But guess what? The rate of increase of population is decreasing. So does this spell vanishing investment opportunity? Schumpeter responds, this theory does not hold because want and need and effective demand are not the same thing. If they were, Schumpeter says, the poorest nations would display the most vigorous demand. Although we may see the type of demand evolve, particularly toward more childless interests, like avocado toast or cocaine, direct quote of Schumpeter. And the other avenue for this is that the total output will be negatively affected from the supply side. That is, if we have a lowering rate of increase of population, we will therefore have a lowering rate of increase of employed people. But the counter-argument to this acknowledges the freeing of the female workforce as a direct result of declining birth rate, increasing lifespans as a source of increasing workforce, and the influx of labor-saving devices. All of these things together resulting in an increase of output per head of the population, even despite the declining rate of birth. But Schumpeter says, this all being said, he's only scratched the surface of the population topic, and all of the effects of a decreasing rate of birth are yet to be seen. It is yet to be seen what the impacts will be on society, and therefore the economy, directly and indirectly. But no matter what's happening, economists will find some way to have doomsday predictions. Schumpeter mentions not that long ago, the population was increasing, and there was doomsday predictions about how are we going to feed all these people. And now there's doomsday predictions about the population decreasing. So, you can't really, nobody's happy either way. Okay, the second point in regards to vanishing investment opportunities is the opening of new lands. The opening of new lands was a unique investment opportunity never to be possibly replicated again. I mean, as an aside, Schumpeter first acknowledges that, well, first of all, the lands we have taken are not yet fully cultivated. Plus, the decreasing population will put a lower strain on the land that we do have. The decreasing rate of increase in population removes from the range of practical considerations The idea that nature's response to human effort either already is or must soon become less generous than it has been. Technological progress effectively turned the tables on any such tendency, and it is one of the safest predictions that in the calculable future we shall live in a embarras de richesse of both foodstuffs and raw materials, giving all the rein to expansion of total output that we shall know what to do with. This applies to mineral resources as well. Whew. Whew. This being said, though, land is just one type of opportunity that can create an influx of materials for the economy to boom. We kind of already said this in the last chapter, so it's kind of a myopic perspective on investment opportunity. Alright, and that's where we will stop at this point in the chapter. We will finish points 3 through 5 in the next video. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit a like and subscribe, maybe leave a comment, or consider joining our Patreon. Everyone who's done so has been a major help in us creating more videos for the channel. And that's it. I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I will see you next week with the second part of Chapter 10.